What it is, y'all, it's your boy Jones, and welcome to another episode of the Jones and Podcast. Welcome back, 2024. We're gonna turn it up this year. Me and Nico, he ain't here right now. He'll be here shortly, but we gonna turn it up this year. We gonna definitely turn it up, and we definitely gonna need y'all, the fans, the followers, um, those that are in the chat, to turn it up with us. Get in there and talk your talk, cause when we have engagement like that, it makes the show better. But before we get into what we're gonna talk about today, which is Week 18, NFL chaos. I need y'all to go hit that subscribe button. I need y'all to hit that like button. I need y'all to comment, and I need y'all to share that thing. And last and most importantly, enjoy. Sit back, relax, and just have a good time enjoying me and Nico having fun in the chat as well. So, yeah, definitely wanted to get that out there to you guys. Um, so, yeah, the big reason for this week 18, a lot of things are on the line. Playoffs are on the line. Contracts are on the line. Jobs are on the line this week. So, always the last day of the NFL regular season is always going to be one of those tense weeks because of so many things riding on that week, whether it be wins, losses, to make it playoffs. Like I said, all those things matter. So it's going to be interesting to see how all these teams play this week. Some teams are going to play to try to make, obviously, a playoff spot. Some teams are going to try to play in a certain way that they know they're not getting in the playoffs, but they want to finish the season strong. Some teams are playing to save their coaches' jobs, because that's a real thing. A lot of people are on the hot seat. So this last test may be something for the owners to look at and be like, whether we're going to keep this guy or we're not going to keep him. We don't see a future going with this individual, or we do see a future with this individual, and that can be either coach or players. Staff, don't matter. They all are included in that when it comes to Week 18. So I definitely wanted to explain that to you guys, to the average fan that may not know the importance, because in past history, when it was only 17 weeks, we had a lot more of resting guys in the last week. A lot of teams that were already made the playoffs did not play their guys in week 17 for obvious reasons. They, not getting injured. You obviously don't want to risk injury and things like that. But now, with an extra game added, with the league being a lot more competitive, with teams that aren't always that good, still are competitive teams and still making a run at the playoffs. So um, those things matter. Those things matter, and it's going to play out on Sunday. And I can't wait to see how it all plays out, because it's going to be interesting. So let me get into this week. We can get into picks. We're going to get into a lot of things, but let's get into these teams let's look at the standings before we get into the picks. So let's start with the AFC East. AFC East, you got the Dolphins leading 11-5, Bills 10-6, and then you got Jets and Patriots. Obviously, they're not going to make the playoffs, but Dolphins and Bills, big game, big game for both of those guys. And guess who they playing? Each other. So that's a big game to look out for. So basically, that's what I'll say. This is the week these are the games to look out for this week, because they matter as far as standings go. Steelers-Ravens game. Very important game. Not so much for the Ravens because they're already locked in. They are the number one seed. The playoffs are going through Baltimore in the AFC. But a lot of things, good conversations have come up as far as why teams should play their starters at least half half the game, maybe the first quarter, or even just one series. Because we've seen in history teams that get that week off and rest during week 17, when they get they come back that third week, they look rusty as hell. They look rusty as hell. Now, more times than not, you get the team getting there. But we've seen it a lot of times where that team didn't make it. They got knocked out first round, and they didn't look anywhere close to being a number one seed team. We see it too often. The Ravens are a perfect example of that. They had that happen a couple seasons ago. They took almost basically 3 weeks off, and they were rusty as hell coming into the game. This game and in these playoffs, you want to go into the playoffs with motion. You want to go into the playoffs with, having that feeling of we just dominated and we got to keep this train rolling. We can't pause this. If we put this on pause, then shit may happen. The other teams may catch up. So if I'm the Ravens, I personally would start their starters for at least 1 or 2 series and see what happens from there. But I don't know. Gonna be interesting. He's here, y'all. He's here. Nico is in the building. What's good, my boy?
It's been a rough month. It's been a rough month, but we here and we back and we live.
We definitely
December wasn't the prettiest. December ain't necessarily shit we want to talk about.
Hey, us over here too. We've been looking nasty as well, but we definitely gonna get into it. So I've been basically telling people like the importance of week 18. Like week 18 has a lot falling on it for a lot of teams for a lot of different reasons, seeding, jobs, and shit like that. So
records and shit.
Records, yep. People gonna lose their jobs on Monday.
Yo,
Black Monday. People gonna lose their jobs on Monday, and that's just the reality of it. So a lot is riding on this week for some teams, but mainly for those playoff teams what we'll talk about more of the teams that are going to the playoffs or teams that are trying to get into the playoffs. Obviously, way more important for them these weeks. Is there any game that stands out to you that you really looking at like this is a game because it got playoff implications?
I felt that way last week about the Ravens. This week, what I feel that way about? I'm not really like, not even the Eagles. I'm not really even looking at maybe the Niners and the Rams.
That's an interesting one.
That should be a good one. Niners and the Rams, I think, is going to be a good one. Dolphins, Bills is going to be a good one.
Yep. Yeah, Dolphins, Bills, I think that's
Bills, I think that's going to be a shootout. But the Dolphins disappointed me against the Ravens. So I don't know. That wasn't the shootout I thought that was going to be.
Exactly.
That ended up being a dud.
Yep. I thought you was going to say the Eagles, Giants. What happened? What happened to the Eagles Giants? You don't want to talk about that game?
I don't give a little bit of fuck about that game, man.
You see, Delray and Los. This is why y'all needed to be here tonight.
I don't give a little bit of fuck about that game.
This is why y'all needed to be here tonight, because this was your opportunity to get on Nico ass.
The fucking Special Olympics. Go watch that goddamn game. Fuck that game. Don't watch that shit.
Oh, I love it. But see, Los, Delray, y'all supposed to be here. But it's all right. I got y'all.
That bullshit. Yo, Eagles got the fucking worst coaching staff in the league, bro. Like, that's disgusting. Like, that shit shouldn't even be competitive, bro. Like, they have the complete opposite record of us. Like, yo, them niggas is a 5-11. That game is gonna be competitive on Sunday. Like,
it's gonna be.
They are 5-11. Yo, bro, I I've never been more upset in my life. I've never been more disappointed. Not even upset. I've never been more disappointed. Like, your father be like, "I'm not mad at you."
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you.
I'm not mad at you.
I'm not mad at you. I just want to let you know that like what you've been doing has been disappointing, and that's dead how I feel about this
That's
right
the
now.
hurt. That's the
Yo,
damn.
bro,
He
like,
said disappointed. Fuck.
I'm so disappointed.
I'd rather he be mad. Damn. I feel you.
Yo, because they just be throwing shit away. Like, it don't even make sense. They just be throwing shit away.
And it's crazy because I at one point, I ain't gonna lie, there was a point where I was like, all right, the Eagles is going back. The Eagles is going back. They wasn't playing about getting their revenge. They trying to go back.
The whole first 11 weeks of the season, it was like, okay, yeah, like, all right, it's one of them years again. Lit.
Yep.
3 in a row. That three great seasons in a row. Phenomenal. I love that. And, yo, the only thing that's, like, any kind of saving grace for me right now is that, mad good teams do this. Like, the Rams, Super Bowl year, the Rams lost 3 out of their last 4.
And that's just,
The Ravens, Super Bowl year, lost 3 out of their last 4. Teams do this shit, so I'm not even worried about it. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. When the Chiefs was winning, they lost a lot of them last games. Like, the Niners, like, good teams do this shit sometimes. I'm just hoping it's a hiccup and it's out of the way now. And when the playoffs start, we don't get clapped. Nothing to be a bigger saving grace than beating San Francisco, though. Like, I would love to see them again.
That's the one I want. That's the one
I would love to see them again and watch them beat up on them boys.
That's the one I want more than anything is to see San Fran. They've been dominating outside of the Ravens. They got dominated.
They got pushed around by the Ravens. The Ravens might be the front runner at the moment. The Ravens might be the best looking team in the league.
Question.
Like, and when I say best looking, like, I'm not even talking about how strong they are, because there's mad strong teams. The Ravens look like they have the least amount of weaknesses right now.
100%.
And that's what I think. Like, they look like they have the least amount of weaknesses, and that's the most impressive.
It's very impressive. And Lamar's numbers not even crazy.
There's mad teams with firepower. You feel me? It's not Lamar's not even. He's having a great year. He's not phenomenal, but he's having a great year. Like, his numbers aren't through the roof this year, but like, they have the least amount of weaknesses right now. Like, San Francisco has crazy firepower, but like, we know if one of them studs go down, if McCaffrey go down, their season's over. Like,
forget about it.
You feel me? Like, so many of them teams is predicated on something like that. Like, if one that's it, it's over. Like, if Tariq go down, that's it. If Tariq go down, the Dolphins are done. And that's no disrespect to Tua and Waddle and Raheem. But no, if Tariq gets hurt, it's a done. Like, that's it.
Exactly. A lot of these people hold a lot of weight. A
lot of these people are heavily weighted on them teams. Like,
for sure.
The Ravens seem to have the least weaknesses for sure.
Yeah, and they tough. They come in and slapping people in the face. Like, not even on some making it a close game. No, they dead punch you in the face. You fall down, and then they'll punch your ass again while you're on the ground. And then before they walk away, they're gonna kick your ass.
Lamar doing left-handed dropbacks. He doing lefty dropbacks.
Bro, when I saw that shit, I'm like, bro.
I thought my screen was mirrored.
Yeah, for real. My man dropped back lefty and came back righty and threw a dart. Like, bro, come on, man. Come on, the boy's special. And he been trying to tell y'all, this for all y'all assholes that was out there talking about he's just running back. Nah. Because this was by far, I think he going to win the MVP anyways, but me personally, I think this was
they're gonna try to find any reason to not give it to him, but
for sure
he deserves it. I don't think literally the only person I think who is slightly more deserving, I can't even say more deserving because he beat him now, is McCaffrey. McCaffrey's the only person who deserves it as much as Lamar, and Lamar's beating him, so that's why I give it to him. Like, Lamar got to get that. You got to give it to
Exactly.
Lamar. MVP for sure. Second MVP season. Like that's
Yep.
phenomenal.
Second one. And I
That's
think this one's
phenomenal.
more impressive. I
By
think this
far.
one
What
way
he,
more
he
impressive.
barely ran. He barely ran
That's
all
what I'm
season.
saying. And you could see that he's literally, you could see that he put the time in to do that. Because
Like I'm picking y'all apart.
I'm picking y'all apart. I got all day back here. I could have been took off and hit my head on the goalpost. But no, I'm going to wait.
I'm back
I'm going to wait.
here
And I'm going
having
to
my
find
way.
him.
I'm back
Come
here having
on.
my fucking way.
I'm going to have it my way. I'm going to run around this backfield for a couple seconds because y'all can't touch me back here. No matter if my line is blocking or not. I'm going to run around, scramble, and one of my guys going to get open, and I'm going to find him. And we're going to win this goddamn game because my defense ain't letting up shit. My defense is on
Nothing.
point.
Yo, defense looking like classic Ravens defense.
Like, come on. And that's one thing about that AFC North. Look at all those defenses. All of them, even the Steelers, defense shows up. Browns, defense shows up.
Yeah,
Ravens, defense shows up.
He only rushed over 50 yards 6 times this whole season.
Which is crazy. Crazy. 6 times? Out of 18 from Lamar Jackson?
Over 50 yards 6 times.
Come on, man.
And only broke 100 yards once this season. Only went for 100 one time. Went for 97 another time. The next closest one was 70. Did that once. Went for 50 twice. And that's that.
Give my man his flowers, y'all. All y'all haters, I was on his ass about being a better pocket passer. All y'all haters, that was about, oh, don't give him his money. He didn't earn it. He's not going to be any better than the other scrambling quarterbacks. Look at you now. You look real dumb now, don't you? To all you Raven fans. Matter of fact, let me get at you Raven fans because, yeah, y'all feeling good right now. But y'all was the same motherfuckers I said, don't pay the man. Y'all the same fans that said don't pay him. So now that he's busting ass and got your team number 1 and he about to win another MVP, now y'all back on his bandwagon. No. Keep that same energy y'all had last year. Don't pay the man. Let's get another quarterback.
Yo, 11 coaches in the league was like, all right, do we step up and give Lamar a bag and sign him? Or 11 coaches said, no, we're good. We're good. Like, teams wasn't offering him.
Like that's unbelievable. And now look at them.
The Jets wouldn't offer him. The Bucks wouldn't offer him. The Saints wouldn't offer him. Teams that are awful, that would be awful with a lot. I can't even say specific teams that would be better. There's not a team in the NFL that wouldn't be better off with Lamar Jackson. Like he's an MVP. Like that's like saying a team wouldn't want a Patrick Mahomes. Like
exactly.
Like this is dead the MVP. And honestly, people not gonna like this take. Give me Lamar over Patty.
Yes. Oh yeah. Right now? Hell yeah.
I'm not even gonna say right now, bro. I'm gonna keep look. My take ain't even on some right now. My take is on who's Lamar throwing to? Lamar has never had a Tyreek Hill. He's never had a fucking Devontae Adams. He's never had a nothing. His MVP season, who was he throwing to?
Yep.
His MVP season, who was he throwing to? Cam Newton's MVP season, who was he throwing to? Lamar Jackson this year has a 33-year-old Odell Beckham with who's blown out his leg twice now.
Exactly.
He got a 30-something-year-old Odell Beckham on his third knee.
On his third knee. And he's his biggest name.
And that's the biggest name receiver he has. That's the biggest name on that offense.
Unbelievable.
After Lamar. Like, that's the biggest name on that offense.
Unbelievable.
And he's putting up MVP numbers. Patrick Mahomes is throwing to us. And Travis Kelce, he's throwing to the best tight end in football. And crying every week.
Yo, they look
every week.
Crazy right now. They look crazy. And they need to get fixed. But who knows? Me personally, I'm with you as far as this season. I'm still Mahomes overall. But right now, this year, I'm with Jackson. It's Action Jackson all the way. They are my pick right now. We're going to do that next week. We'll make our picks for the playoffs and shit like that. But I'll give y'all my pick right now. I got the Baltimore Ravens going to the Super Bowl in the AFC. NFC, I don't have a pick yet. But the AFC, I got the Baltimore Ravens.
Bird Bowl. Bird Bowl. You heard it here first.
Oh God, here you go.
Bird Bowl.
There
You
you
heard it here
go.
first.
He was just telling us how bad his trash team was, and now he's talking about Bird Bowl.
Bird Bowl. And we outside.
That would be crazy, though. That would be crazy. But
The Bird
unfortunately, we're not
Bowl.
going to see that because the
That'd be
Eagles
the
get
most
knocked down in the
ratchet.
first round.
That'd be the most ratchet Super Bowl ever. Yo, you know how ignorant that Super Bowl we get, bro. The Ravens, Baltimore fans and
Baltimore and
Philadelphia
Philly?
fans, Baltimore locals and Philly locals. You know how ignorant that. That
You know how many arrests there's going to be that night?
Wild fights.
In Las Vegas and in Baltimore and Philly?
You know how many felonies? 3 states are going to be on fire.
3 states are going to be on fire.
They're going to set 3 separate cities on fire for that shit.
Yo, you not lying.
3 separate ones for that shit.
Oh, man, that would be some shit. But I'm crossing my fingers that it is not that case as far as when it comes to the Eagles. Because they get knocked out first round. I don't know who it is. They could lose to Tampa. I think that's what's going to be with y'all.
We might actually fuck around and lose to Vegas.
See, now we can talk about my team. My team, and they got me like.
So y'all season ended 3 weeks ago. Y'all know you don't play past week 15. Y'all season been over. Y'all season.
Now we got 1 more week. No, 2 more weeks because we know we're gonna play this week. I know how they roll with when the week 18. They're gonna definitely have our starters out there the first half, just so we can lock up that number 2. But which is important because that gives us that home field advantage for the first 2 games if that turns out to be that case. I like our chance. This is. Let me say it like this. I'm not like, for everybody that knows me, they know. I'm not the Cowboy fan that is screaming Super Bowl every fucking year.
So not the typical.
Yeah, I'm not one of those guys. I did that. I learned my lesson. I'm not doing that no more. I am a realist Cowboy fan now. I'm an enlightened Cowboy fan. So when I say we ain't going somewhere or we ain't going to win a game or we trash, it's because I know what the fuck I'm looking at. I know what the fuck I'm looking at. So, all you Cowboy win it every year, and we're going to do this and we're going to do that. Cool. I get it. You're a fan and you want to support your team, but be smart about how you support your team. You can still support your team and tell them and say that they trash. 2 things can be true, y'all. 2 things can be true. So, when it comes to my Cowboys this year, I will say this is our best shot to get to an NFC championship game. I ain't going to go to the Super Bowl yet. I think we have the best shot. This is our best shot to get to an NFC championship game. The reason why I say that is because for us, our biggest rival or biggest roadblock to the Super Bowl is the 49ers. It's the 49ers.
I feel like in theory, that's everybody's biggest obstacle to the Super Bowl right now is the 49ers. But I feel like the 49ers still got to prove that they can make a Super Bowl themselves.
Right.
Like
100%.
They haven't done it yet either. They've had this team for years now. This team has been assembled. That exact 49ers team has been there for 3 years now.
Say it again, because
I
said this before, and people like, oh, but we have the 49ers got the. But y'all done had this team for so long, and y'all still haven't gotten nowhere. You still haven't got. So what Nico just said was 100% facts. Even though y'all are the juggernaut of the NFC right now, y'all still haven't proven that y'all can get over the hump and get to the Super Bowl. Y'all only did it once. And then before that was a long time before then. With Cap.
Like Jerry, like Kaepernick, before that, Jerry Rice. Like,
come on. And y'all love to talk about the fucking Cowboys losing and not winning the Super Bowl. Oh, but at least we went twice. But did you win? That's the question we need to start asking. Did you win the game? No, you lost the game.
That'd be my biggest beef for like some of these other franchise fans because they be trying to come for Philly. Like, yo, bro, we've been a top 2 or 3, like literally top 2 or 3 team in the league for the last 4 or 5 years, like consistently now. Like we've dead
Right.
been one of the best. Like not just I love us. No, like record wise, like in 5
Right.
years we've dead lost less than 15 games, like
Mm-hmm.
in 5 years, and that's mad impressive.
That is.
Because one of them years, we only had 1 loss, 2 losses. Like we mad impressive. But niggas like the Niners, who have had the same team for 3 years and have been to 1 NFC championship game,
Yep.
and before that haven't been since Kaepernick.
It's
Like,
crazy.
how do y'all have the right to talk? I don't get it. I don't be understanding it. Like every year, the Eagles got to prove themselves. Oh, that was last year. Y'all not the same.
Exactly.
Y'all have been the same. So what's different?
Yep.
So what's changing this year that's gonna make y'all nice? It's gonna get y'all over the hump.
You gotta prove it. You gotta prove it. So that's why I feel we have a good shot. We can get there. Yeah, they smacked us. I ain't gonna lie. We saw what we saw. They smacked the shit out of us. But they gotta do it again, god damn it. We gotta do it again with the highest stakes. And last time we saw y'all outside of the regular season, when we saw y'all last year in the playoffs, what happened? We was right there. If it wasn't for some dumbass fucking play calling by Mike McCarthy and our old fucking offensive coordinator, we would have had a better shot at winning that game. But y'all won. I'm not taking none of that from y'all. But let's not act like we wasn't in that game last year. Let's not act like it's not possible that the Cowboys actually can win. The only reason why y'all say that is because it's the running joke. It's the running joke. Cowboys haven't done shit in 27 years. I get it. So it's the easy joke to go to. I get it. Cool. Y'all can have that. But when it comes to right now facts, y'all don't never want no smoke with me. Y'all don't never want no fucking smoke with me when I'm talking about today's shit. This year's shit. As soon as I bring up some shit, y'all love to go back to 98. To 96. Y'all love to go back to when y'all did this and y'all did that. But y'all don't want to talk about what just happened. See, I know what y'all doing. Y'all can't trick me, man. I've been doing this for too long. Y'all cannot trick me with this shit. That's why I love bringing the smoke, because I figured it out now. I figured out y'all fans. Good or bad or indifferent, I figured y'all out. So y'all can't move me either way.
Good, bad, or indifferent. Figured it out.
Figured it out. So y'all can have fun with your little jokes, your running jokes. It's cool. I'm a like it. I'm a retweet it and all that. But just know, I'm also gonna comment under that bitch, and you better be ready for it.
Nigga, just know I'm finna comment to this bitch.
I'm gonna comment under that bitch, and you better be ready, because I already got a few of y'all motherfuckers off my shit. I got a few of y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. I got a few of y'all was all in my shit. No, Sean, this, that, and the third. Oh, cool. You thought you had me one on me, huh? You thought you had one, and then I pull up them receipts. Boom.
Jones said, when I spin the block.
Spin the block, I'm back.
Surprise,
you ain't outside
motherfucker.
no more.
Surprise, motherfucker. When I pull up all day, and the window roll down real slow, like Snoop and Baby Boy. And I'm just sitting there with the curls, looking at him.
With the curls.
He's just sitting there with the curl and the plaid shirt on. I pull up on niggas like Ricky.
Like Ricky.
You drop the milk. You pull up like some from ATL. Yo, you pull up like ATL on the curb. You drinking the milk.
So drinking the milk. Telling y'all.
Yo, that's what it be like though, yo. And I've been on the other end of that though all season, because I talk mad shit. You know that. I've been talking mad shit. So
we do.
Yo, the last month, all of December has been nasty. Niggas have been at my head all December. Yo,
and I've definitely been one of them. You know it.
Yo, at my job, my place of work, niggas be coming at me, bro. Like mad giant fans, mad like Cowboy fans and shit. Like they just be coming at me. They be niggas whose teams ain't even good. Be just looking for us. Like, I heard y'all lost.
Oh boy, I was looking for your ass on last week. Woo! Cardinals? Come on now.
That shit was disgusting.
Come on, Cardinals.
We've lost to
on,
the two
baby.
worst teams. We've that lost to
Fuck, I
not even
was
a
talking.
yo. The Jets is my New York team, so like I wasn't even super mad that we lost to the Jets. Like
Right.
that didn't break my heart. It was the Cardinals loss. The Cardinals loss killed me. The Seahawks loss killed me. Yo, the other two I could have lived with. Yo, if we'd have only lost to the Niners and the Jets, I'd have been straight. Niners should piss me off, but I'd have been
Right.
cool with it. They was due one. Like they was due that.
Right.
That's cool. Yo, the Cardinals and the Seahawks, bro. Drew Lock down the field,
game
bro.
winner.
92-yard drive. That shit broke my heart.
I know the feeling.
Devastated. Like I was sick to my stomach, bro. Like I felt like Lil Durk. Like, and I fell down to my knees. Like I was sick to my fucking stomach, bro. Like I was sitting there like Keith Lee. I was so bad, bro. I was just like, I was sitting there looking at the TV like Keith Lee, bro. I was so mad. Pissed off. Oh my God.
Well, you know us, Cowboy Nation, we loving it because we ain't shit either. So when we see our NFC East rivals coming down to our level as well, we enjoy it. But to my boy Los and to my boy Del Rey, Steve, we need y'all on here. We still need y'all, even though Nico's taking the L right now with his Eagles. Y'all still haven't beaten the Giants. I mean, the Giants still haven't beaten the Eagles.
I was about to say, let's not
Y'all
get
still
crazy.
haven't beaten them, so that smoke is still up.
Yo, the Giants haven't won in Philly. The Giants haven't won in Philly since like 2012, 2011. Like the Giants haven't won in Philly in a decade. Like that's nasty work. And we're almost coming up on a decade of the meltdown at the Meadowlands. Good times. Good times.
I enjoyed that one. I ain't gonna lie.
That shit was phenomenal. That shit was beautiful. It was poetry in motion. That shit was art. Art.
I enjoyed that. That was beautiful.
Y'all see me out here, boy. That shit was art.
Love it.
Me out here, boy. I keep the merch out.
I gotta keep the merch out.
Keep Mad Eagles merch on deck.
Oh, all right, bet. So, now let's get into our picks of the important games. I don't want to get into all these other games because some games don't even fucking matter. So we're not even gonna waste our time in that shit. So we're gonna make our picks for the games that actually fucking matter. So we got 2 Saturday games. No Thursday night games today. No Monday night games. Just straight Saturday and Sunday. Starting with
crazy.
Saturdays.
It's college.
Right? Exactly. There's been a lot of Saturday games. It's been like Saturday games for like a month now.
Yeah, there's been a lot this season. I think they're just trying to make up for that extra week. They're trying to just squeeze games in, but that's a lot.
That's a lot.
I'm surprised there hasn't been more injuries.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm surprised there hasn't been more injuries.
That's a good point. With the season being longer.
Yo, you playing back-to-back game, like not back-to-back, but yo, it's more Monday, Thursday games,
exactly,
Monday, Saturday, Saturday, Thursday. Like that's crazy to me.
Lot less rest. Yep, that's a fact. That matters.
That shit matters. Yeah, that's definitely matters. This ain't the NBA. That shit matters.
Shit, that's a fact. So the first game we got Saturday at 4:30 is Steelers Ravens. Who you got in that one? Let me
Ravens.
Let me just make sure the starters are going to actually start.
Lamar is not playing.
Lamar's not playing. Okay, I figured that because he wasn't on the. Oh yeah.
They said he's the only one who's not going to play.
Okay. So you still going with the Ravens, even with Huntley back there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the Steelers not starting Pickett either, right?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me see. Who is playing? And it says no Lamar. That's Kenny Pickett. I think Kenny Pickett. Wait, hold on. That's the position. So
if Pickett plays, I might pick the Steelers.
Right. Yeah, they had what's his name start last week. I don't. This is a tricky one because the Steelers need this W to get in the playoffs. So they're gonna definitely try their hardest. Ravens aren't, but they're probably still gonna. They'll have their starters out there to begin, but I doubt they're gonna be out there that long. And I think they already locked up number one, like that. That's locked in. So give me the Steelers on this one. And any other circumstances, I would. Even though Tyler Huntley, he could ball now. He could definitely ball, but in this situation and just based off of history with Mike Tomlin, I'm gonna go with the Steelers to win this and get themselves in the
keep it at a winning record.
Yep. I'm
that's
gonna go
what
with
they
that.
do. They don't Mike don't come in with losing seasons.
He don't do that.
He don't get enough credit for that either. Mike ain't have a losing season in years.
Come on now.
And that's impressive as fuck.
Very, very. I think he's top 5 coaches of all time with the longest streak.
Yeah, and his win-loss percentage too.
Yep.
He's unmatched.
Unmatched. He's one of a kind for sure. So shout out to Coach Tom. Next game, the 8:15 game. Another interesting game, I would say. Texans Colts. I think both. Both
starters playing.
This is actually for playoffs for both of them. If I'm not mistaken, they got 9-7 record. Same division.
Give me the Texans, man.
Yeah,
because I'm hating on the Colts. I don't want to see the Colts make the playoffs with a backup quarterback and our old offensive coordinator because our new offensive coordinator is trash. I don't want to see our old offensive coordinator, who's a genius, make the playoffs with the Colts backup quarterback.
I respect that. Definitely respect that. Me, I'm going with the Houston Texans as well. They've been unbelievable this year with CJ Stroud and Coach
phenomenal.
Ryan.
CJ's been phenomenal.
Unbelievable how they've been rocking this year. So with CJ back, I think they got this one. They're gonna make history. Because I think this might be the first time in NFL history that you had not only a rookie quarterback but a rookie head coach make the playoffs in the same year. So that's pretty impressive. So I'm gonna go with them on that one. That one don't matter. Well, this one matters a little bit. Jaguars and Titans. The reason why this game matters is because the Jaguars at one point was a number 1 seed in the AFC.
Very briefly.
Very briefly.
Very hot second at the beginning of the year.
Exactly. And now they look horrible. And now we're 9-7 and hanging by a thread. I think they are going to make the playoffs regardless. I think they might be a lock for a 5 seed. But if they win this game, I think that they would. No, this also not only does this have playoff implications, but it's the division. They had the division locked up, but now because they are tied with the Colts and the Houston Texans, it's up in the air. So not only do they need to win this game, they probably need Houston or the Colts to. Well, they're playing each other, so either way, they're gonna. I don't know which team has the tiebreaker in that case, but
I'm not sure either off the top of my head.
It'd probably be Houston if I had to guess. I think Houston might have even got a W off of those guys once. So, that's going to be an interesting game. It's against the Titans. Titans. Shit, am I tripping? What is that? The AFC South. Yeah, that's all the same division. Oh man.
AFC 12. AFC is the new Pac-12. There's a million niggas in that division. Like, it's a million people in there. It feels like they're all competitive now.
Yeah, so I see Jags been looking bad. I want to pick the Jags. I'm gonna pick the Jags, but the Titans, even though they're not even in it, I could see them trying to take this game seriously just to knock Jaguars
just to ruin it, because that's what you do for divisional pride, as you should.
As a division rival, that's what you do. You're supposed
to do
that.
That's what you're supposed to do.
So I would not be shocked in any way if the Titans win this game, especially the way the Jaguars have been playing. They haven't been looking good at all the
at
last
all.
couple
They've been
weeks.
looking god awful.
God awful. And I
They've been
had
looking god awful.
2 of them niggas on my goddamn fantasy league, and they killed me. Just killed me. Shout out. I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna shout you out, my guy. E, congratulations, my guy E, for winning our 6-year Jonesville Sports Fantasy Football League. He won the $1,000. So shout out to my guy E on winning. He didn't bust my ass, but he beat me 3 fucking times this year. Twice in the regular season and all of them were very close. All of them. And then playoffs. I had to play his ass again. Obviously, he got it. He got the dub and then won the chip. So shout out to my boy E for that. Let's get to another game that matters.
That matters.
Lions, Vikings.
It's crazy to be playing in games. To be playing in games that matter in week 18 is trash.
In week 18.
The way that they set up like the Eagles schedule, though, like our game was gonna matter regardless. Like they put one of our division games at the end of the year.
Exactly. That's why they did
2 division games in the last 3 games of the season. That's crazy.
Yep.
And not like it's not like 2 separate division teams. It's the same team. Our division record can't be complete without
it.
Like,
exactly. And that's what I'm
seeing.
That
impacts our season regardless. Like that's so disgusting. Like you
might as well call it rivalry week. Might as well call it rivalry week because it's all division games.
And if you've played well all season, if you've played well all fucking season, and your options now are, do I play my starters to win the division for a better playoff seed and like risk injury, or do I sit my players because we got 5 losses all season, but we might not make. We're gonna get a bullshit playoff seed if we don't play them and win this game. Like
exactly,
that shit is disgustingly dumb.
The NFL knew what they was doing.
They knew what they was doing, dumb, bro.
They knew what they was doing.
What if like a bunch of starters get hurt this week?
Yeah, exactly.
What if a bunch of starters get hurt this week and then like them powerful playoff teams all lose early? Then what? And then your ratings for the Super Bowl are dirt because you got the fucking Colts.
The NFL is in a bad position right now. So they basically set this
nasty.
Up. They set this up
in a year that mad quarterbacks got hurt already. In a year that mad teams are playing with backups.
100%. 100%. They made it look this way so that teams would play in week 18. But if, like you just said, if guys are getting hurt, and then those top teams, get knocked out first, second round, and we got a 5th seed and a 5th seed in the Super Bowl.
And like I fake want to win because like a team hasn't won our division back to back in what 2 decades, 3 decades.
Yeah.
A team hasn't won the NFC East back to back, so like we could do that if we win. Like, and it's the Giants. Like I wish it was still Tommy Cutlets back there. If Tommy Cutlets was still playing. If Tommy Cutlets was playing, this was gonna be a dub. This was gonna be a big dub. We was gonna throw Marcus Mariota out there. Like it was gonna be one of those.
Yeah.
Like fuck, Marcus Mariota might not even have played. Whoever's behind him might have played. Like Devontae Smith would have played quarterback this week. If Tommy Cutlets was playing still, boy. And I liked him. I did like him. Don't get me wrong, but Tyrod back. Tyrod ain't losing that job.
Yeah, that's a fact. He took that shit. He running with that. Let's see what else matters. Cowboys game only matters because we want to win the division. So I think it only matters for that. So I think we'll start our starters for the first half and try to go up, early in the first half, and then rest our starters the second half so we can get that 2nd seed and have a home field advantage for at least the first game.
Who has a better like win percentage between us?
If I'm not mistaken,
it's dead even.
I was gonna say it's got to be close. It's got to be real close.
It's dead even. And in the division, I know that
We have one loss, and you guys have
one loss.
one loss. Yeah.
So like,
So
yo, what if we both win or we both lose? Then what?
so
Because both of our one losses are to each other.
Charlie,
So then what?
exactly.
So what happens then if we both win this
That
weekend
is
because we both
gonna be
should, or we
crazy.
both lose on some fluke shit? Then what?
I think they go to conference, and if I'm not mistaken, you guys have a better record in the conference. Check the conference
Oh,
record.
like then it goes on to overall NFC record.
Yeah, exactly. So, because it'll be a tie if that happens, like you said. So
I don't know, bro. We got 3 NFC losses. We had 4 NFC losses.
I know we got at
Four
least
of
3.
our 5 losses. Like we have 5 losses, and 4 of them are. Wait, not 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 of them are from within the conference, and then 1 is to the Jets. We lost to y'all, the Cardinals, the Niners, and the Seahawks.
Yeah, we have those
all
3
NFC, all NFC L's.
So I think the Cowboys would win the tiebreaker in that case. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think we have only 3 losses in the conference: Eagles, 49ers, and Cardinals. No, we lost to Miami.
No, y'all lost to the Seahawks.
No, we beat the Seahawks.
Nah, I'm looking at it. Oh, that was preseason. My fault.
Yeah. We got the Seahawks.
Yeah,
we beat the Rams.
Y'all lost to the Cardinals, the Niners, us, and the Bills. Yeah, the Bills got y'all.
The Bills.
The Dolphins.
But that's
the Bills
that
and the
AFC.
Dolphins got y'all.
Right. But that's AFC.
Oh, yeah, so two AFC losses, yeah.
Yep.
Damn,
yeah, so we'll
trash.
Let's go, boys. Get that goddamn W.
Trash.
All we got to do is win. All we got to do is win, boys. That's it.
Dirt.
We got it. It don't even matter if the Eagles win. We got to win.
I need the Commanders to not be awful.
See, that's the thing about these tricky-ass last week games is that, like you said, one team may come in not really caring about it. And one team will come in.
And you getting practice squad niggas who ain't never played before getting a chance to show something or earn a contract for next season. They come in here for blood. They come in here for blood. Boy.
Niggas is gonna be looking like first rounders.
Yo, them niggas is out there looking for anything they can get. Please believe.
Shots and hits and all types of shit.
Please believe. Niggas gonna come out there on a Space Jam. Like this is gonna be all the marbles right there. Please know.
For real.
That's gonna be hilarious.
I mean, hey, people are playing for jobs this week.
Yo,
some people ain't coming back next year. Some people packing up their shit on Monday. They locker room gonna be clean as hell.
Yo, real quick, I want to give quick shout out and quick acknowledgement to 2 of like the most impressive 1,000-yard seasons. My son Mike Evans for being consistent. My boy's gonna get 1,000 yards with Tom Brady throwing a rock. He gonna get 1,000 yards with Baker Mayfield throwing a rock. He gonna get 1,000 yards with me throwing a rock. Like It don't matter. Mike is getting his style. It don't matter. Mike got 1,000 this season. And more impressive than that one, Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson getting 1,000 yards on the Jets offense is fucking mind blowing, bro. 1,000-yard receiver as a Jets receiver. You know what the Jets ranked in offense this year, bro?
Exactly.
You know what they ranked in passing offense this year? You know how many passing yards per game they had as a team? Not as a player, as a team. Passing yards per game, bro. For that man to hit a foul wow.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Hats off to that young man, bro. That's mad impressive.
Shout out to that man. Shout out to those guys. Like you said about Mike Evans, I was thinking the same thing last week. Like, God damn, it don't matter who back there. He gonna get it.
He gonna get
it. He balls out. He balls out. So definitely shout out to him. Definitely shout out to him because that's impressive. That is definitely fucking impressive. Another game that has some type of importance, I would say is not really for the 49ers. Actually, I think it is some type of importance.
Yo, the Jets barely have 3,000 passing yards total as a team.
God damn.
Like, there's
As a
barely been
team.
3,000 yards as a team this season for them.
That's bad.
Dog, complete offense, 3,000 passing yards total all year. Like, nah,
Yeah, that's
dog.
really
And he got 1,000 of them.
1,000 of them. He got
He has
1,000
1,000 of them.
So really, come on.
Dog, they're throwing the ball 13 times a game. Like, he's catching 6-yard routes, bro. Like, he's making it work.
Making it work.
Yo,
God
shout out to that young
damn.
man, bro. That heart of a lion. Shout out to that
Yeah.
young man, because that shit don't make no sense.
Nah, that's special. That
Zach
is
Wilson.
fucking
Yo, getting
special.
1,000 yards with Zach Wilson is beautiful. And I like Zach. He just,
exactly.
It's just a bad situation over there. I like Zach.
Yep, that's a fact.
The Jets, my New York team, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
exactly.
the
Me
Giants.
too. I rock with the Jets too. They definitely have proven that had they had a better quarterback, had they had a better offensive line, that they would definitely have been a team to be reckoned with this year.
And
No
I'm
question.
so glad Aaron Rodgers ain't try to come back.
Yeah, smart.
I'm so
Don't fuck
glad
up
his
damn future.
stupid ass. Boy, his Achilles was gonna jump off. Like,
What?
That shit
was gonna walk right the fuck off his leg, like nigga.
You know,
must
them
be out
cooking
there
shows,
fucking
they be
up.
making ribs and they be like pulling the rib and watching the meat fall off the bone. Like, that was
Yep.
gonna be his doctor. That was gonna be his doctor. He's gonna be holding up his sock and watch his ankle just pour out that shit. Like, dumb. Just dumb, bro. You 45. Like you
what are you
45 and
doing?
You tore your
See?
Achilles 6 months ago. Sit down.
Sit your
Get a
ass
walker.
down. You played enough football.
Dog, you sitting here throwing Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball at practice. Aaron Rodgers reports to practice this week. Aaron Rodgers is a dickhead, bro. Like, Aaron Rodgers is a fucking moron. What is he doing?
Dickhead. For real,
moron. Trying to kill himself.
Seriously, that's what he's trying
Aaron
to
Rodgers
do.
has a death wish, guys, and I know better. I see through that. I'm not applauding that will to play. Aaron Rodgers don't want to live. He's trying to set niggas up.
He sure the fuck is.
Aaron Rodgers
that's what he good at. That's what he do. He set motherfuckers up. He gonna set up for the kill. That's a fact. Last but not least, last game that I think has importance to it is the Bills and the Dolphins. Another division game. Bills.
I got the Dolphins, bro.
I got the Dolphins too. I think the Bills is gonna turn into Bills.
You feel me? I feel like the Bills is gonna bill it. As they do so well.
So well.
Josh Allen is going to be when the team need him the most. Josh Allen is going to turn into Tommy Cutlets, like he do so well, and nobody ever say anything about it. Like, whatever beef that
he's the most beloved quarterback outside of Patrick Mahomes.
He's the most
that don't
beloved
make
bum.
no fucking sense.
He's the most beloved bum by far. Like, you know who he is?
Loves that,
he's the new. Yo, Josh Allen's the new Phillip Rivers. Like, he's somebody who's never going to have won anything in his life. He's going to have played in like a handful of great games, gunslinger, big arm, fiery personality, and that's where it ends. Like, when it's all said and done, Josh Allen will have won nothing. And Josh Allen gonna be worse than Phillip Rivers, I think, when it's all said and done, because Josh Allen has already played with a great wide receiver and a great number two at that. Like, he's played with a great 1A and a great 2A. Phillip Rivers has never had all like Pro Bowl receivers.
Yeah, exactly.
Every once in a while, he's had a Pro Bowl
receiver,
but it hasn't been common.
Other than that,
he had a tight end. Yeah, like that's a security blanket. Like, that's not. He had a tight end and a running back. He never have like real receivers to throw to.
100%.
You feel me? Phillip Rivers has Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis, a phenomenal run game behind them. Everything is in his favor, like solid defense. Solid defense. The defense was good before the offense got good. Like, the defense has been good since 2019. Like, the defense was good. That was the turning point of that team, the defense being good. Josh Allen has all the things in his favor for him to be effective, and he's just not. I have no faith in him. All my faith is going to be on the Dolphins on that one. Even if Tua doesn't play, I believe in the Dolphins, because Josh Allen will throw games away, bro. That's what he does at this point. That's the reputation he's built with me and for me, and that's what I see him as. He's going to throw shit away.
100%. And now, So they've won 4 out of their last 5, but he hasn't been looking good in those wins.
Yo, he's been looking terrible.
Looking terrible.
He's been looking
they've been
terrible.
carrying him.
Stephon Diggs hasn't had 100 yards in 5 weeks.
Man,
Stephon Diggs has not had 100 yards the whole month of December, and I know because he was on my fantasy team and shit in the bed.
He's gonna be gone. Deuces, come on over.
You saw his brother
bro.
say. You saw what his
Come
brother
see your
said.
bro, Diggs.
You saw what his
See your
brother
bro.
say.
That's all I gotta say,
be-
Diggs. Come see your bro.
that would be
I live in
crazy.
New York. I'm from New York. We from New York. But that part of New York ain't it.
They're not. It don't even
Ain't
count
it.
for real.
For
It don't
real.
even count for real. Like if I meet you outside or if I meet you on a plane or something like that, and we just like get to talking, and you'd be like, "Oh, you from New York? I'm from New York too." I'd be like,
Right.
"Oh yeah." I'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's lit." Like, yo, what part? And you'd be like, "Buffalo." I'm gonna be like,
Right. You mean, what state is next to there? Fucking Ohio or some shit. Like you
I'm just gonna drift out.
I'm
I'm just gonna hit you up. I'm gonna hit you when I'm done.
This nigga stupid as hell. With the slow drip.
Look, What's up?
I'm still looking at his ass like.
Yeah, that's lit. Yeah, we should. No, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Don't tell me you from Buffalo.
Don't tell me you from there. Don't tell me
fucking Buffalo.
Don't tell
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Don't fucking
Tell me you from that goddamn Buffalo. Don't tell people you're from Buffalo. Don't tell people you're from like Ithaca. Don't tell people you're from if you're not from New York City, essentially, like if you're not from New York City or like any of that first like 30 minutes outside of it,
fact.
you don't count.
You don't count.
Because the first 30 minutes, like you can take the bus from the city to that. Like,
exactly.
Anything else is clipped.
Quiet.
When I say bus, I mean like Metro card bus. Like I don't mean like I gotta go buy a ticket bus. Like those, that don't count.
That's out of our jurisdiction.
You could get here by bus too. No, nigga, they sell your bus in like the bookstore on campus. Like, nah, it's not the same bus. We don't ride the same bus.
We don't ride the same bus.
You don't ride the same bus.
There's a difference.
Yo, I hate. That's one of my biggest pet peeves as a traveler. Like, yo, I hate being out and about and meet people and they be like, "Oh yeah, you from New York?" Yo, I'm from New York too. And I'd be like, "Oh yeah, where?" "Oh, Albany." Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, right, Albany. How far is that again? Oh, that's what's up. That's lit. That's fire. I'm getting the fuck out of there. Like, what are you talking?
Why are you moving away? Huh?
Like, huh? What happened, bro?
What was that?
I just gotta.
I can't hear you.
I gotta do some borough shit over here. I got some borough shit to do. What are you talking about?
Real fucking shit. Damn.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was a good one. But that is it, y'all. That is all that we have for today's show. Appreciate you guys. Make sure y'all tap in, y'all subscribe, y'all like, y'all comment, y'all share, and y'all enjoy. Make sure y'all get your asses on here and get in these comments and the live so we can keep that interaction going because we had a lot of fun when that was going. So we're going to get that started up again. 2024, I'm letting y'all know now. It's going up. It's going the fuck up. I'm telling you, I got some things coming up that's about to really take us to the next level. And it's going to be introduced here on the Jones In for Sports podcast. It's going to be right here. I'm going to make a few announcements that we got things coming. And y'all need to be a part of it. Y'all need to be a part of it. This is not just a me and Nico thing.
And not even need to be. Y'all going to want to be a part of it. Like,
exactly.
Y'all want to be a part of it. I promise y'all will.
You going to want to, for sure.
Guaranteed.
I'm telling y'all that there's gifts, there's giveaways, there's so much that y'all need to be, why y'all need to be a part of this. But if you're not, you don't care either way.
And we ain't giving away no cowboy shit. There's gonna be some cool shit we giving away. Like ain't no
Oh
cowboy
yeah,
merch or nothing. Like ain't no trash shit you don't want. It's some
right,
fire.
exactly.
It's some
Official
fire.
tissue shit. You feel me? You
You
feel me?
feel me?
So make sure y'all stay tapped in. Meet us again next week, same time, same place.
Time, same place,
You
same
dig?
vibe, same faces. You feel me?
You feel me?
Right?
And it's gonna
You
be
heard me?
real interesting. Hey, next week, playoffs going down, baby. It's here.
NFC champs is gonna be checking in. I'm gonna pull up
It won't
Eagles
be that
out
team.
next week. I'm
It
pulling up
won't be
Eagles
that
out next
team.
week. I'm pulling up in a shirt. I'm pulling up in a hoodie, a coat, a hat. I'm pulling up Eagles out next week when we win. Pulling up his division champs. I might buy a crown for the episode. Division champ. Bring it for my
He ain't gonna be
LeBron
doing
episode.
none of that, y'all.
I'm gonna bring my crown out.
He's not gonna be doing none of that because the boys is gonna be the champs.
Watch.
He gonna be with that same energy he had to start the show when he came in here with that. This is tough. Mom, that's what he gonna be saying when he get back on here.
Yeah, nigga ain't been shaving or nothing. I've been going through it. I ain't been shaving or nothing. I've been depressed. I'm feeling like Castaway. Yeah, I've been embodying my innermost Philly, nigga. I've been letting the beer come out, bro. I've been going through it.
Oh shit! So we gonna see more of that this week, y'all. Make sure y'all stay tapped in. Appreciate y'all. It's
Absolutely.
Your boy Jones, my guy.
It's your boy Nico. Yo, real quick, extra credit too. I dropped a freestyle this week. Go stream that.
Yes,
if you follow me on anywhere, it's gonna be in my bio. If you don't follow me yet, you should follow me at Rap Like Nico on everything. Freestyle is out on Audio Mac, the Junetown freestyle. Check that out. Dropping another one this next Tuesday.
Fire. Straight fire, y'all. It's straight fire. Appreciate y'all. It's your boy Jones. Jones for Sports. We make sports better.